Good evening and welcome to Ringer Sports Studio. Today is Wednesday, October the 16th. I'm Ringer Senior and I'm here with
Ringer Junior.
and we are broadcasting live on our YouTube channel at Ringer Sports Studio. If you have not had an opportunity to check us out, please do so. We're a father-son duo talking all of major sports: baseball, basketball, football, college football, NBA around the corner, college basketball around the corner, right in the midst of our Major League Baseball playoff divisional series, ALCS and the NLCS. And we've got college football running every night of the week almost now, with the exception of Monday. So there's the best time of year to be checking into sports is this time of year, with all the major sports kicking off. NBA action's kicking off, I believe, in a week from yesterday. So lots of action to talk about as we continue to do our father-son duo video. So if you have not had a chance to check us out, please do so. Give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on an amazing hot streak right now for our 5% plays. Continue to talk about this. We had a blip on the weekend where we had 2 losses on our 5% plays, but we rebounded last night with an easy 5% play that Ringer Junior posted on Twitter. It wasn't on our video because we didn't have a chance to record. However, we had a 5% play on BB over 3.5 hits, which was done in the second inning. Is actually a hitting machine for the first couple innings for the Yankees that get us over the total for an 18-5 record, or a 78.3% over our last 23 5% plays. So doing extremely well. And we got one 5% play tonight. I almost took 2, but we got one 5% play tonight. Looking to carry on that streak as we tune into Wednesday night college football action and Game 3 moving to New York, with the New York Mets hosting the Los Angeles Dodgers in the NLCS. Division tied at 1-1. We've got a few picks there we're going to take as well, or at least share for our viewers. So again, give us a like if you like the content. Again, we record most days, at least 3, if not 4 or 5 times per week. So please check us out. You can also find us at Twitter at ColinRink12. So let's jump into the action. Before we do that, quickly, just a recap of yesterday. We finished 5-3 on our picks yesterday. One of those being a 5% play. We did really well on college football last night. Had Southern Alabama covering the -13. Actually, the line moved down to 9.5 before kickoff. We almost 3.5-point difference, but they easily covered. They're up 19-0 in the first half and never looked back. We have Louisiana Tech in the late night affair over 50.5. That was into the 60s. Easy cash there. And then Ringer Junior had his 5% play, as well as one of his hits, runs, RBIs come in as well. So 5-3 on the day, looking to carry at least that momentum into tonight with the number of picks we have. So again, we'll start with the NLCS game, Major League Baseball game. I've got 2 picks here, and I'll kick things off, and then we'll flip it over to Ringer Junior on his thoughts. So I have actually 2 picks. First one I'm looking at is Pete Alonso's hits, runs, and RBIs line. Is sitting at 1.5. He actually owns Buehler, the starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. He's hit 4 home runs, 8 RBIs, a batting average of 357. He's 5 for 14 against Buehler, a 357 average. Buehler's coming off a 6-run inning against San Diego in his first outing, where they absolutely got all 6 runs in 1 inning. I think the leash is going to be very short for Buehler in this game. Dave Roberts is not going to be wasting time with him on the mound. As soon as he gets into trouble, I suspect he'll go right to the bullpen, which has been lights out for the Los Angeles Dodgers. But I actually do see Alonso getting might even get this in the first inning with a home run. But I do like this one over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He'll get to the plate at least 5 times. He could knock a run up, get a hit early, and get a sac fly, and then we're in with the 2. So I see that one being an actually 3% play, and should be an easy cash for us. Second pick I'm looking at kind of falls in line with Buehler's playoff performance so far. It's actually like the Mets' first 5 here on the money line. So I think the Mets are playing at home. It's going to be a big crowd. Obviously, Otani's coming to town. The Mets are going to be ready to roll. Menea's on the mound for the Mets, pitched extremely well. So I do expect him to repeat. He's been one of their studs for this year. Had an amazing performance last time with a number of strikeouts, and I anticipate that will continue. So I do like the Mets to get off to an early lead here and hold the lead. And even if it is a tie, we still have the odds to even with a tie to cash in on this one. So I also like that as a 3% play. So give me the Mets first 5. Ringer Junior, what do you have in this one?
I also have two picks in this game. I do see it being another high scoring game as the first two were. I do see this probably being a 5-4 ball game. I'd say for the Mets. I do like the over 7.5. As your senior said, I do see Bueller probably giving up 2 or 3, 4 runs, and Severino in his last five he's given up 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, I believe. So he's been pretty consistently around that 3 or 4 earned run number. So I do see them putting up runs early and getting over this 7.5 number. I don't ever take overs in baseball, but this one I especially like. So I'm gonna take that as a 3% play. And my other one's gonna be Francisco Lindor over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's gotten this in 5 of the 7 postseason games, and he does have 2 home runs in the last 3 games. I see him probably stepping up against Bueller, and him probably getting a hit and an RBI, as Ringer Senior said with Alonso. So I do also like that as a 3% play.
Very good. I referenced Manea being on the mound. I actually made a mistake. I meant Severino. Severino has pitched extremely well at home. Not so good on the road, but he's had some good outings on the road as well in the playoffs. So I expect him to be the pressure's on for him. It's a huge game actually, going up 2-1, 7-game series, getting to the halfway point of where you want to be. So sorry about that mistake. Severino is what I meant. Pitching at home. Should be able to do quite well, and I like those picks that Ringer Jr. shared. All right, shifting gears, heading to college football. We got FIU, Florida International, heading to UTEP. I've got 3 plays actually on this one specifically. One of them is a 5% play. Looking at the totals, one team total here, and then the over/under total. So I'm going to take a 4% play on FIU's team total, sitting at 27.5. This line has actually moved a bunch. Sharp money came in, moving the actual line down on the over/under from 51 all the way down to 47. But I'm looking at FIU's team total here, sitting at 27.5. UTEP's defense, they haven't won a game yet this year. Their defense is giving up 33.4 points per game. So we get a little value there, about 6 points, approximately 6 points, based on what they've given up. And if I look at FIU's team totals, they're averaging 31 points per game. So a little bit of line value there as well, or a little bit of value. They've been a little bit inconsistent in terms of the total points they've scored each game. They've been up and down, 24, 17, whopping 42, then 20, and a whopping 52. But we're looking for them to fall somewhere in the middle there and get up and over 4 touchdowns, which I think is an easy cash, actually. It's borderline a 5% play, but I'm going to use it at a 4% play. UTEP's defense is horrible. Give me FIU over 27.5. Team total points. Kind of segues into my 5% play, which is looking at the over 47. Now this line came out at 51.5. Sharp money came in and pushed this line down. I think probably because of the inconsistencies of FIU. It's a big game for them. Obviously Wednesday night, publicized game. They're going to be taking it seriously. And as I said, UTEP is giving up 33.4 points a game. They're only scoring 17.8 points a game. However, FIU is giving up 28 points a game. So if you run the numbers and look at the combined totals for the offense and the defense, we're looking at a 32-23 type of game, which is 55 points. So we're getting actually about 7.5 points of value here when you look at the first 5 games. Good little sample pool of the offense and defenses of both these teams. I don't think UTEP's going to get up and over 20 myself, but if they score 3 touchdowns, and we get the 4 touchdowns out of FIU, which I'm predicting that's going to get it to 48 anyway. But I really do see this one going into the 50s. I see it as a 35-24 type of game, 35-21. That's 55 points, right in line with what I'm projecting. That's why I've got this as a 5% play. So we're looking to move that total to 19 and 5 on our 5% plays. Give me FIU over 47. Last pick I've got here is a 2% play. I've got FIU covering the 7 points. This one actually opened up, I think 3.5, and it's jumped to 7. I still think there's some value here, only because UTEP's defense is not the greatest. We know FIU is going to score 28 plus. Can't see UTEP getting much past 17-20. So even if it's a 28-20 game, that's +1 on the line of -7. I know it's a road game for FIU. I know UTEP's looking to get off the hounds of getting on the winning board, but I really do like FIU to cover this 7 points, a touchdown. I wish I had 6.5 and was hoping to get into 6.5, but it's sitting at 7. Either way, give me FIU -7 as road favorites against UTEP as a 2% play. Ringer Junior, what do you got?
I got totals actually in the other college football game. I like points in this one. With my first pick, I'm going to take the over 55.5 points. I do see this probably being an extremely high scoring game. Sam Houston's averaged 35 over their last 4 games. Same with Western Kentucky. Their defenses have been playing good, but Western Kentucky's last game, they gave up 17 to UTEP. They actually only gave up 21 to BC, but gave up 21 to Toledo and 21 to Middle Tennessee State. But Sam Houston's offense is a lot better than those teams. I do see this game probably being a 31-28 type game here, 3 points either way. Definitely a shootout here, I'd say. So I'm going to look at the over 55.5 as a 4% play, actually. I do like this. And my other one is also correlated with this. I do like both these teams over 20.5 points team total. 2-game parlay here. As I said, I see this probably being a 31-28 game. The only time Western Kentucky hasn't gotten this all year, actually twice, but they did play Alabama, and against BC they only put up 20, but BC's defense is a lot better than Sam Houston here. So I do like this as a 4% play as well. So give me the totals there.
There you have it. Lots of action. Two picks from the Sam Houston game, and 3 picks in the FIU game with UTEP. And then we've listed off a number of baseball picks as well. So there you have it. There's our picks for the night. 5% play. Recapping that again, sitting 18-5, 78.3%. Looking to move that up. Man, you get up over those type of totals, that's some crazy handicapping. So if you haven't checked out our video, you really got to check it out. We'll post this video on Twitter along with a summary of our picks as well. So please like, subscribe, share our YouTube channel. Again, father-son duo, just having fun, looking to share some of the knowledge that we like and the fact that we enjoy all the major sports. So have yourself a wonderful Wednesday night. Good luck, like them, and catch them.